but hey, that's what we're here for. So Nanette's going to do some Reiki healing tonight while I pull the cards for the Twin Flame Collective. So what I'm going to look into is what are the energies that are going to be shifting with this Scorpio full moon. And this is, I think they said this is the last supermoon of 2020. So happy to be bringing you guys, thank you, added bonus. Happy to be bringing this to you guys tonight. And Nanette, if there is anything that you want to say, I don't know if you're going to do a specific type of Reiki or clearing for tonight, but let us know.
Yeah, I know things have been kind of all over the place emotionally and for a lot of people, and the full moons always have an extra effect, and this one being like Scorpio and the water sign, even more emotional. So just gonna like really work on clearing out any heavy emotions, releasing any energy that isn't serving us or our highest good. Just really with the full moon too, as you know, like let go of any types of pains, emotional wounds. Just let the energy flow through you and let it release back into the earth. Just be open to receiving the energy and the healing.
Yeah, so Scorpio also represents, you guys that know tarot, it represents, the death card represents Scorpio. So again, this is, I do feel like, and a lot of you guys who have had personal readings with me and some of my collective readings, I do feel like there's a lot of twins coming into union in the summertime, which is not that far away. That's 6 weeks. So I feel like this Scorpio full moon is going to sort of, again, clear things out, sort of pave the way for twins to come into this union over the summer. And again, if you think about it, it's kind of really interesting that this is a Scorpio full moon. We're going through this coronavirus, but the whole coronavirus thing is starting to go, like, I don't want to say go away, because it's obviously still going to be around, but we are seeing we're sort of on the other side of it now, I feel like. So it's really interesting that the full moon and what's going on in the collective is kind of all coming together in that way. So we'll see what the cards have to say. So I'm going to put my computer up. You guys who have been following me for a while know that I spilled wine on my computer and it fried my keyboard like a year ago. So I've been using like this keyboard plugged into my computer. Well, the good news is I got a new computer today and I'm so excited. And I know some of you have had personal readings with me before where the readings cut off because I don't have enough space on my computer. Well, hopefully that will be resolved. So I'm really excited, but tonight will be the last time I'm using my old computer, and I need to get wine for that too, because this is a celebration. And I did buy the extra insurance on my new computer in case I do spill wine on it again. That they'll replace it. All right, guys. I know, right? Yay for abundance. So that was my positive thing for today, the new computer. All right, so we'll go ahead and get started. I'm just going to put my computer up here. So I won't be able to see your comments while I read, guys. So I'll try to answer some at the end. I just want to call in my spirit guides, guardian angels, ascended masters, 5D and above. Please let me be a clear channel for the collective tonight. Please guide us to the answers that we need to know today. There's a little bit of a delay, so I just want to make sure that my screen is set up right here for you guys. Okay, that looks pretty good. All right. All right, so let's just find out right now, what is the overall energy with the dynamic of the twins in the collective at this time? Guys, first card out is the World card. Okay, I love this because, again, I feel like there's so much going on in the world. This is exactly what I was saying before I came on, right? There's so much going on in the world right now that these are cycles that are coming to completion, and Scorpio is all about that. So I do feel like this moon is bringing in those cycles to be completed. This can be karmic cycles. This can be just remnants of anything that has felt up in the air. Again, like anything that's sort of been not finalized, right? And it's interesting too, because I do feel like, this virus, obviously, if we look at the positive things about it, and this is the Three of Cups wanted to come out too. If you look at the positive thing about it is it really is bringing a lot of people together. I've met so many of my neighbors recently, and people, it's kind of like we're all in this together, so I do feel like, again, the fact that the World card came out is very significant, that so many people are coming together now, and I do feel like the twins are going to come together as well. Okay, the Four of Pentacles, the Three of Cups. Let's get one more, please. And the Devil card. So I feel, again, when I was saying that the world, this is cycles coming to completion, I do feel like there's still some things that are being held on to. This sort of possible toxic situations, or just any sort of like, again, when we talk about the devil, we talk about bondage, we talk about, like negative energy. And this could even be, a direct relation to what is happening in the world, is that, there may be a little bit of that remnant energy that the twins are holding on to at this time. Okay. But the Three of Cups, so it's interesting. The Three of Cups is coming together in celebration. So I feel that the twins are moving in that direction to where they are going to be coming together. So I feel that a lot of twins right now are going to be getting, that phone call. Hey, I'd really like to take you out when all of this is over. I want to go out. I want to celebrate. I want to have a good time. I want to leave behind this devil energy that we've sort of been in. I want to close that cycle out. I want to close that chapter out. All right, let's clarify this a little bit farther, please. Overall energy for the twins right now in the collective. Yeah, the Nine of Swords, that's anxiety, okay? Nine of Swords is anxiety, not sleeping. And again, this goes back to that fear-based energy, that negative energy that, again, a lot of us have been feeling because of what's been happening in the world, right? We've been sort of holding on to that. So really important for twins right now to release negative emotion, to not live in fear, to look forward to this celebration that's coming, because it is coming. All right, let's see what messages need to come through for the Divine Feminine, please, with regards to the Scorpio moon. The Hermit. Well, we've all been hermiting, haven't we? And God, guys, look at the Death card. Oh my God, that's awesome. So again, this to me is the Queen of Cups. And the Fool card. So this is, to me, this is the Divine Feminine breaking free. She's breaking free from this sort of hermit mode. I feel like, again, the Divine Feminine maybe has been experiencing this anxiety, has been experiencing this sort of negative emotion, this fear emotion. That's all coming to an end with this moon, okay? Because we've got the Death card here. Coming out of hermiting mode, okay? And again, I don't know if you guys have noticed, but like we're all ready to get out of this sort of hermit mode, right? So, and more people are starting to come out of hermit mode right now. And I feel like that's where this Divine Feminine is at. Like she's ready to go. She's ready to go on her journey. The Fool card. She's ready for the new beginning. She's stabilizing her emotions. So again, she is releasing. If she hasn't yet, if you guys are watching, you haven't released that sort of negative emotion. Nanette and I talk about this a lot in our coaching. She's now doing a Reiki session where she helps you release trapped emotions. So it's a really, really good thing right now, especially because of what's going on in the world. Sometimes we tend to hold on to that energy, and we tend to hold on to things that we don't even realize. That's the Four of Pentacles here. I actually did a trapped emotions releasing with Joe Dispenza on YouTube. It's not even a meditation. It's just like an exercise. And I didn't realize I was holding on to anger towards my DM. I was like, really? I didn't know that, because it was a trapped emotion. So I do feel like that's a very big theme. It's been coming out in a lot of my readings as well. This Divine Feminine is ready to release that. She's ready to move on. She's ready to move forward. She's ready to, find that emotional balance, and she's ready to get outside. The Fool card to me also, tends to mean travel, as does the World card too. So I do feel like the Divine Feminines are going to be traveling soon. Again, it doesn't have to be necessarily a far place, but traveling to just a new destination. Okay, kind of getting a change in energy. All right, let's find out about the Divine Masculine, please. Jeez, look at all these, you guys, look at all these major arcana cards coming out. The Hierophant, the Justice card. So The Six of Cups and the King. Look at this, guys. King of Cups came out. That is a match to the Queen of Cups here. Okay, and then we got the Six of Cups. So this is nostalgia. So this divine masculine is 100% thinking about the divine feminine, understanding the soul connection, wanting a higher level of commitment, understanding that this is a very deep, very emotional soul contract. Okay, this is twin flame. And again, this is, I feel like this is kind of the final release of these trapped emotions so that these two can come together, because we've got the King and Queen of Cups come together in an emotionally stable way. Interesting that I have the Hierophant and the Justice card. This could also mean that there's divine masculines that are breaking up with karmics or getting a divorce. Okay, let's clarify this. Hierophant and Justice card, please. God, this is crazy. Clarified by the Justice card in the universe. So again, this is like the universe is kind of being a co-conspirator in all of this, right? Pushing, and the universe is the same as the World card, okay? So it's pushing the twins together. This is divine intervention. This is like, you know, this is fate. This is not something that can be changed. All right, they're saying divine feminine, you really need to stand in your power right now. Again, you know, when we release these, again, when we have a lot of emotions. So remember, Scorpio is very, very emotional. It's a water sign. Okay. It can be very dark. So what they're saying is you have to stand in your power, make sure you're getting yourself grounded, make sure you're clearing out that root chakra and grounding yourself right now. It's really, really important because you are going to feel a wave of emotion. That's what they're saying here. King and Queen of Cups. These are two, it's a match of stable emotions. So they're saying it's moving towards that. Okay. So you've got to make sure that you stay grounded right now. Very important. All right, let's find out about union and then we'll pull some oracle cards. Guys, and I got the Four of Wands. I mean, what in the, this is amazing. Okay, so I got the Two of Swords, the Queen of Wands, the Four of Wands, and the King of Swords. So I do feel like for a lot of you, there is a karmic situation that is standing in the way right now. And again, this is probably something that also needs to be released. And I know that it keeps coming out, but with the Two of Swords and the Queen of Wands here, it's almost as if there's been someone or something standing in the way. Okay, but the truth is coming out. Union is inevitable. We've got the Four of Wands here. I'm seeing summertime. Let's see if we can get another timeline. Yeah, the Eight of Cups and the Prince of Wands. So around August, because this is, they're showing me the lion on here. That's Leo. That's the month of August. That is summertime. And again, it's interesting because we have the Eight of Cups here. It's about walking away from those situations that no longer serve. This is a really incredible reading. I mean, I'm so excited, first of all, with all the major arcana cards coming out. These are very big messages coming through. And the fact that we've got the Six of Cups and the Four of Wands here is really, really awesome. And it's definitely moving in the right direction. Okay, just stay grounded, divine feminine. Some oracle cards. What do we need to know? Romantic feelings. Again, this could be like a renewal of those romantic feelings between you and your divine counterpart. Let your friends help you. So to me, it says ask for and accept support from others. So this to me a lot of times also means like your spirit guides, your guardian angels, make sure you're calling on them. I know it's funny because we're all on a spiritual journey and sometimes we forget to do that, right? And we want to do that often and not when we're just like, you know, in a place of need or something really painful has happened. So just, you know, let them guide you. Let them guide you. Calling in your soulmate. I love it. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. So remember that when you focus on what you have, when you're grateful for all the abundance and for all the love that you have, when you focus on yourself and you love yourself and you picture exactly what you want as if it's already here, you feel the emotion and then you release it, you let it go. You don't dwell on it. You don't focus on it all day. You let it go. And that's when the universe, and we've got the universe card here twice, the world card and the universe card, right? That's when the universe is going to bring you what you want, your union. Let's get one more. Okay, I got finances and career. Okay, so what's interesting is obviously we're in unprecedented times right now. There's going to be a lot of changes with finances and with career, but I've been seeing a lot of positive changes coming. And again, this could mean that, you know, the Scorpio card is also, again, the death card. And so that's like endings and new beginnings, right? So I do feel like a lot of people, and especially in the collective, are going to be starting new types of careers. Okay. Doing other things to bring in extra money. And I feel like you're going to be guided towards this. Okay. It's been literally coming out in almost every single one of my personal readings. It's so crazy. Yeah, a blessed change is coming. This card has come out in every single one of my readings. It's like, we know what's happening. There's a major shift going on right now. It says a major life change brings you great blessings. So again, this Scorpio moon is bringing in that new energy. Yeah. So it's okay right now to be vulnerable. Okay. It says allow yourself to surrender and be stripped bare. Okay. So again, surrender it to the universe. The universe has got you. Okay. And the answers are within you, which direction to go next. Okay. Let your intuition guide you. And again, it's like things are moving in a different direction because you're being vulnerable. It's saying they're showing me like, you know, being stripped bare, being stripped of those negative emotions that you've been holding on to is going to put you in the right direction. Oh, look at this. Darkest fears. So this is what needs to be released. Okay. And again, you know, who would have thought that 2 months ago we would be faced with the things that we're faced with now? And a lot of this brings up our darkest fears, you know? And so that needs to be released right now. We got to focus on the positive. Yeah, simply love and your third eye chakra. So your third eye chakra is your intuition, okay? So make sure you're clearing out the third eye chakra. Because again, that's going to also help you see the big picture and help you know that everything's going to be okay. And then I got simply love. So it's like, again, give that love from your heart. Show love and gratitude towards, you know, everything in your life, and it's going to come back to you. All right, so let's get a message from the Divine Masculine. What does he want to tell the Divine Feminine right now? Maybe we're just too different. No, you're not. You're the King and Queen of Cups. That's the direction you're going in right now. Maybe you think that right now, but you're not. I want to be authentic. I am no longer afraid. So again, this Divine Masculine is ready to speak his truth. He's ready. Oh, it's easier to stay away right now. So again, he's still in a little bit of hiding. There's still some stuff that needs to be released, just like the Divine Feminine has been in hermit mode. Okay. And again, this is the time right now to release that stuff so that you guys can come into union in the summer. Divine will. Your life is unfolding in accordance with the divine will of your soul. Trust, let go of fear and apprehension. I can't even make this up. You are protected and eternally blessed. Have patience. All manifests in perfect timing. So remember, when we manifest things, we can't, yes, that we can manifest things on a timeline, but it's better to keep it open, right? Because again, it all happens in divine timing. So if you start to feel antsy, right, that's actually creating resistance. So you want to just, again, be vulnerable, surrender, trust. The universe is making this happen. Okay. Let's see. I'm going to pull from this deck. What advice do you have, please, for the Divine Feminine? A pool of suppressed emotions. Are you freaking kidding me right now? A pool of suppressed emotions lies trapped within you and it is time for you to release them. I'm not kidding, guys. Allow your feelings and emotions to surface. You are safe. It's okay for you to open your heart and be vulnerable. I can't even believe that. I don't think I've ever pulled this card before, ever. This is a time for healing old wounds. This healing process is a blessing and not a curse. I'm going to hold this up to you. I'm like, thank you, Spirit. You know, sometimes it's so funny because this happens so often, and I still get blown away by Spirit and just how much they confirm exactly what I was channeling. Okay. So yeah, what's interesting is this card fell right here. This was right on top of the karmic situation. We had the 8 of Cups of walking away. Okay, remember I said walking away from the karmic, 2 of Swords, Queen of Wands. I got walking away. So again, this is the divine masculine walking away from situations that no longer serve him, so that he can come into union with his divine feminine. And also, you know, again, ground himself and get himself back into the right emotional state. I still love you. Love it. This is my sacred geometry deck. Love it. Delight. The frequency of delight supports our capacity to create and experience feelings of intense joy and happiness. The more delight we feel, the more delight we evoke in others. And again, it's like the more that we're in this vibration, the more we're going to bring in, right? So it's like, try to focus your energy there right now. Okay, so I'm going to pull, this is a new deck for me from one of my clients. Whoa, hey. Okay, I got isolation and bittersweet. Okay, so again, the isolation that we've been feeling has been bittersweet because, yeah, it sucks, right? We've been in this hermit mode. We haven't been able to see our friends. We haven't been able to do it, but it's bittersweet because it's given us a time to really focus on ourselves, right? To focus on our spiritual mission. And again, like for me, it's given me time to meditate and like kind of get back to my roots without the hustle and the bustle of having all of these extracurricular activities, you know? So it's been bittersweet. So again, it's take advantage of this time right now. Take advantage of it to the best that you can. I know we're all in different situations, but okay, animal spirit guide. I love it. It's the pig. So I love this because it's like the pig has wings. So as you guys know, it's like when pigs fly, right? So this says use your mind wisely. So remember, your mind is a very, very powerful tool, right? So again, you want to really focus your mind on positive things, okay? Focus it on that delight. You don't want your mind to run away with these darkest fears of what if this happens, or what if that happens, or what if I lose my job, or what if my income stops, or, you know, what if I get the coronavirus? You've got to refocus that attention, okay? And sort of like reprogram your mind to know that you've got really good things coming in. And I'm telling you, there's changes coming, blessed changes with finances and career. So if any of you are worried about that, take that fear right off the table, let it go. Okay. And focus on what is it that you truly want? What is it that you truly want? Okay, let's pull one last card. I love this. It's the third ray of creative intelligence. And look at all the butterflies on there. So this is a time of transformation. And again, so the third ray of creative intelligence is pushing you guys. What have you wanted to create? I know it's been hard. I know even with me, it's hard to get motivated sometimes. But what can you create in this time that you have, right? Create something beautiful. Create something that you're going to delight in. This is actually a very good time for creativity. Okay, you've just got to refocus that energy. Wow, guys, what a beautiful reading. Okay, so the big theme here, releasing the trapped emotions, releasing those darkest fears, clearing out your third eye, okay? Trusting and surrendering in the universe, but clearing out that third eye so that you can see the bigger picture of all of this. Get creative, guys. I mean, even if this is like doing something you've never done before, you know, making a new recipe, or you know, maybe you wanted to start journaling or doing something like that. This is a very, very creative time. So the universe is, and it's funny because water signs tend to be very creative, like Scorpio. So this is a time where you can truly create some really beautiful stuff. So focus on that, focus on your manifestation. Okay. You guys are coming into union. I'm feeling it around the summertime, especially around Leo season. So again, there's definitely some karmic situations going on. The divine masculine is walking away from. I mean, I got the walking away card fell right on top of that, right on top of the 8 of Cups. And you're going to be traveling, divine feminine. So think about where you want to go. All right, guys, I am going to pull the computer down so I can see y'all. And since we're on that delay, I'm just going to give it a second. We'll see if I can answer any questions or if Nanette wants to say anything about the Reiki.
Yeah, how are you guys feeling? It was different waves of emotions going through, a lot in the heart that was cleared, also in the solar plexus and throat, and then it kind of moved in. There was like the scare, fear energy being cleared in the root and sacral. So pretty much hit all like the throat down. Everything was flowing really well for crown and third eye collectively. A lot of like tingles and everything going on up there. Some kind of anxiety that was released and just that fear energy. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that release of all the energy that isn't serving you. And had a couple images and things that were coming through. There was kind of like a main collective message from like DMs, just saying that just know that they're always with you and they feel everything just the way that you do. And it's a hard emotional time for them as well.
For sure. And that's why they were like, they showed me the King and Queen of Cups. Like, it's like this release of these trapped emotions is going to help stabilize. And this is actually both of you. Okay. So divine feminine and divine masculine. Oh my gosh. So Myra, I was just reading that you're going to publish your poems. That's amazing. That is really exciting. I've been wanting to work on my book and I haven't done it. So I need to take my own advice. I know. Nanette is amazing, isn't she? I'm so glad you guys feel relaxed. You guys are so great. And there was somebody that asked me a question about twins. So I do feel they are going. So Elaine, I know that a lot of twins are in physical distance. I do believe that the travel is going to start back like end of summer. I think we're going to start to see a lot of travel open up again. Best thing to do right now with your twin is meet them on the 5D. Because you're always connected, right? It's like almost like the distance is really an illusion because you're the same soul body, right? So definitely meet them on the 5D. Obviously, if you are in contact with your twin, you know, FaceTime, all of that stuff will really kind of help you guys get through this. But just, yeah, I do feel that the end of the summer is when travel is going to really, really get started, which is funny because that's kind of when I feel like twins are going to come into union, because I feel that's when things are going to start to get back to a more normal state. And I feel like that's when twins are going to feel safe because they've done their work also to come together. I hope that helps. And thank you, Karen. I laugh all the time. Good. Yeah. I still can't believe this card came out. And I think you got me this deck, didn't you? The heart deck?
No, I got the
you got me this one that I love. This one. The
this one.
I thought you got me this one too, the heart deck.
No, you did. I got you too. I can't remember what the other one was.
Yeah, this might have been one of my other clients. Anyways, regardless, I've never pulled this card before. It says a pool of suppressed emotions lies trapped within you. I was like, wow, so crazy. Oh, hey. We got dogs and kids coming over.
Oh no.
Here comes Jake. Hey, you want to say hi to everybody?
Mommy, I think I just got dragon blaster.
Oh, he loves Dragon Blaster, so he's playing his game right now. Hey, my children. So with that, we're going to go ahead and close out the reading. Thank you guys again so much for joining tonight. So happy to bring you these messages. And again, if you guys want to book a personal reading or you want to book Nanette, all the information is on my website. Yep, Doodle's in the house. Doodle's in the house. Jake's in the house.
I don't know where Riggs went.
It's bath time now. All right, we're sending you guys so much love and light. Take care. We'll talk to you soon. Oh my goodness, dog. Whoops. Hold on a second. Let me go here. And meeting.